Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso y salam, welcome to the channel y'all, cześć, jak się masz, good day y'all. We are straight into part 2, which is the second machine from the same person that I'm doing the refurbs for. Now, let's get the box unwrapped. Nice, and if I opened it at the right spot, it would help. Ooh, polystyrene. Ooh, lots of bubble wrap. Wow, lots of bubble wrap. Ooh. Ooh. What do we have? I've never seen one of these before. Oh yes, I have. I think I have. It's a senior, but I don't think I've ever had one or seen one in this colour in the workshop. Right, let's get it out. Right, what is this one? This is a newer one. This is the 6525E, 400 to 600 watts. This is in much better condition. Well, underneath anyway. Oh my god, it's so faded. Ah, it's because it's plastic, it's not metal. So this is definitely one of the later ones. They've cheaped out and they've gone for plastic base on it. Oh, that's a bit stiff, she said. Right, let's get you guys a little bit closer. Move the box out the way and we'll take a look and see what we got. So this one is a departure different from the other one because, like I said, the body on this is plastic. So this is definitely one of the newer ones. Before I do anything, before I even switch it on, we need to get the hood off and have a look. Nice and easy, 2 screws. They don't come out, they just loosen off. Flip it back over. Lens is very yellowed. Ah, right, now this one doesn't... Oh yes, it does. The suppressor is around the back. So the suppressor on this one is here, and yeah, that has blown as well. That suppressor has blown, unfortunately. Removing these suppressors are a lot easier. So I have to take this screw off the motor off the top, which holds the bracket. And that's it. Ooh, look at that suppressor. Kaboom! That must have gone with a bang. Screw that back in. Wow, what a mess. Have to look to see how this one is wired in because it is different. So we've got 2 black cables there. So that one goes to that cable goes direct to the brush, and then this one goes to the one to the headlight, one each to the headlights. That's not confusing. Right, let's get rid of that disgusting suppressor. Red wire. Take off this little rubber thing. Is that. And technically, oh, hang on a second. This is confusing. So that is fine. I've taken the suppressor off that side, which was connected to the light, because that's how it connects. And it was black and black. They were different. So what the hell does this? This one goes from the other brush, but I can't work out. Huh, made in West Germany. That blew with a bang. So I assume that that goes to that. Because I've done them with the suppressors on this side, I haven't done one before with the suppressor on the back. And this has got more wire into it, so I'm a little bit confused. So I'm going to take some pictures and I'm going to ask Sam. Okay guys, Confucius, he say I am confused. Right, let me show you what I'm trying to work out. So this is the suppressor, and we had this wire going into this side of the suppressor, and then the red one going into there. And then we had the red one coming around into one of these, and the white one of the wires carried that round into the other one of this. So I've removed the suppressor, and I've removed these two wires, extending it round. So what I think I need to do now is this white wire, which is coming from the carbon brush, I think I need to, because it was coming all the way around in a loop to go via this, I think I need to put this now down into this white connector here. So it goes down into there. So that eliminates one of these wires that will go into the suppressor. So it goes down into there. And then I'm left with this red wire on its own. And I think this red wire has to be extended all the way around, like it was in this, go into the yellow. Now I was trying to work out where the heck this red one comes in, because there's only two wires that come in to the vacuum itself. And I got nothing loose. Right, let me turn this over. So we got the main wire. So let me take this off. This is for the switch to increase the power. Okay. So there's two wires coming in from the plug, which is yellow and white, live and neutral. That's the circuit there for the switch to turn it on and off. And then when you come to this, which is the little clicker to increase the power, we have the yellow, black, and the red. So anyway, so there's the red wire there, which acts for the switch to increase the power. So if I put that one back on, put this one back on, flip it back over. Definitely goes to the white. And then I'm thinking the red one goes to this yellow one, because that's the way it would have been if I'm kind of bypassing the suppressor. Because it was coming from here through the suppressor and around into the yellow one anyway. So yeah, right, okay, I think that's what I've got to do. We can but try. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to do it like that. Right, so I'm going to cut this wire, and I'm going to put a little ring thing that I've got, one of these, on this, and then I can connect it up to there again. And then I need to use I wonder if this will fit. Now this wire isn't long enough to fit to go there, so I'm going to have to create a little wire to go from this to the yellow. Right, that's the only logical way I can figure it out, so let's give it a go. Okay, my little whippersnappers, it is maybe 2 days later since I last made the last bit of the video. So we know that it now works, and what I'm going to do is put the cable to this. I'm going to connect it to that so it stays in one place. So this one was really, really difficult because I'd not worked on one before, but I removed the suppressor and the two wires were going into there. So one of them I had to piggyback, so it's gone from the red all the way around to the yellow connector there on the light. And then this white one, which went all the way around there to the suppressor, and then another wire came round. I just completely bypassed that, cut it short as you would have seen, and connected it up to there. So that is how you do the bypass of the suppressor on that. But because the suppressor exploded, that's why it is so manky. And I'm going to rub this bit of rust off it as well, take this off, lubricate the bearing underneath, and then I'll come back to you when that's done. But I'm going to do this in fast forward. Okay, so as you would have seen there, we have now finished the cleanup and the polishing. Unfortunately, the filming, I didn't press record when I was filming the cleaning, all the underneath and the brush roll and everything, that didn't come out, but never mind. So there is now, look at that. I mean, okay, it's faded, right? But it is in full working order. The pedal release button, pedal, now works really smoothly. If you want to adjust the height, is just so much easier. It wouldn't even move before, and now you can just do it very easily, all lubricated, cleaned, polished. And to be quite frank, I think it looks really good as it is. The one thing that is letting it down is the lens. The lens is very yellowed, so what I'm going to be doing is another 48-hour Retrobrite on this lens to get it white. So at least the lens will be white and the rest and the hand will be white. But to be honest, I really do think the green and the cream look really good with the white bumper. I really don't want to be stripping this apart when it's not really worth it, just for some basic aesthetics. This machine is going to work absolutely amazing when it gets to its new owner. Better than what it was before, with all exploded and manky. So let me set up this and I'll come back to you. Okay, so we have got the lens in the bath, ready for cooking, lids on. Now, I think we're going to leave this. This is going to take about 24 hours, maybe 36 hours. So I'll come back to you when we finish cooking. Okay, it has been 24 hours, pretty much, 25. Let's have a look and see how it's done. Let's unplug it. No matter how many times I do this, it just always amazes me on how it turns out. Right, let's wipe excess liquid off. Let's take out the weights. There is a tiny little bit of discoloration to it, but the results are pretty amazing. Right, let me pour this liquid back into its container. Okay, there we go. Look at that. So now I can put this back into the hood. Put the hood back onto the machine. Look at that. That looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. The color of that's nice and bright again. Put an LED light in there so it possibly will help to stop it from going yellow again. Right, let's get this screwed on. I'm going to give it one more coat of Demon Shine. And there we go. One complete sympathetic refurb. Let's plug it in, switch it on. One thing I have to do is to clean the cable actually, so let me just do that now. Okay, so we now got a nice white cable and plug. Let's plug it in and let's switch it on. So there we go, guys. That's what I would call a success. Let's do it one more time because I'm so fascinated. The airflow for that fan is actually really, really good. So there we go. There is another one living to tell the tale on its way to its owner. These are all the bits that we took out of it. The broken, I should say, the exploded compressor. Look at that. What a mess. That made a heck of a bang when it went off. And all the spare bits. Everything that we don't need anymore. So there we go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And I've really enjoyed working on this Sympathetic Refurb for this Hoover Senior. See you in the next episode, guys. Bye.